Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Logan and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Logan's ability to understand and respond to his formal on-leash obedience commands, the correction and the motivation that we give the dogs when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Now, since you're a previous owner and client of the school, you know that we use a regular 6-foot web training leash. Rich keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand, leaving his left hand free to give any correction that's needed. And the only correction that we give is a little tug and release on the training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Logan's going to come home with his very own training equipment. You're going to be taught how to use that properly during your follow-up training session for anything that you've forgotten from your previous dog. Now, he is sitting very nicely at Rich's left, and Logan has can be a very shy demeanor. So because of that, we're doing equal amounts of motivation and less correction than we would have to give with some dogs. So he's sitting nicely at Rich's left, and the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, and the command is Logan, heel.
Logan, heel.
Now at this point, Logan has a job to do, and that is to stay even with your left leg when you're walking. He should not be forging ahead. He should not be dragging you down the street. He should not be hiding behind your legs. He should be walking nicely by your side, and when you stop your feet, he should sit automatically without being told to wait for his next command. If you speed up, he should speed up. If you change direction, he should do the same. If you change your pace, he should change his pace. And he should sit automatically. It's a little on the lazy side too. Now the next command that we're going to demonstrate for you is the sit stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, it is a one-word command. Your sit stay, you're going to start out at about 30 seconds and you're going to slowly work up to 3 minutes. When Rich returns back to his dog, he walks all the way around him counterclockwise, ending up right back where they started at that heel position, and Logan remains seated until Rich got all the way back to his shoulders and they take off heeling again. And Rich is talking to him and encouraging him, tapping his leg, praising him as they're walking, keeping him motivated.
Stay.
He leaves him in another sit stay. You walk out to the end of your leash and you turn to face him. And this time, instead of returning all the way back to him, Rich is going to demonstrate the come on command. He talks him in, he talks nice to him, he makes it a pleasant experience to come, and then go back to heel and back sitting. Very good boy. He's a sweet boy, he really is. He's very powerful and can be very strong, but he's not stupid, not at all. Nice automatic sits. Good job.
Stay.
Rich leaves him in another sit stay, walks out to the end of the leash and turns to face him. When he calls him, he uses his name, happy voice. Logan comes right in and sits. Then he returns back to heel and back sitting.
All right, Logan, heel.
And if you get too lovey-dovey with him, he'll lay down and give you his belly. Now the next commands that we're going to demonstrate for you are your series of down commands. First one is the down from a heel position. So with the dog seated at your left, you take your left open palm, push it straight down toward the ground, and give the one-word command to down and stay. Your long down stay when you're practicing at home, and remember, you can practice right in the house, is for 1 minute, working up to 5 minutes, and this is Logan's favorite position. When Rich returns back to him, he walks all the way around him just as he did on the sit stay. He returns back to Logan's shoulders and he stops. And at this point, Logan's supposed to get another command. He should wait and wait to hear the command from you before he gets up. So Rich is going to use his left open palm, the one-word command to down and stay. And remember that this builds his self-confidence too and gets him off of your feet and not leaning on your leg. And this time Rich will call him out of that down stay.
Logan, come. Boy.
Right up into a nice sit. And then back to heel. Good job.
No.
Now the last command that we're going to demonstrate for you is Logan's down from a distance. And I think that he's come an amazingly long way in a relatively short period of time from the dog that you brought to us. I think he's done a really good job. So Rich is going to leave him in a sit stay. He's not going to go the full length of his leash, but you're going to be able to work up to that. And he gives him the down from a distance. And that was perfectly done. So we have demonstrated for you all of Logan's formal on-leash obedience commands. We'll sit with you tomorrow and go over any questions that you have or anything that you don't remember from your previous dog that you need to know with Logan, because he is a totally different dog than your other dog. We've enjoyed having him. He's been a pleasure. He's goofy and funny and fun to be around, and we will see you soon.